hola meus amigos. I hope that you are all okay and that you've had a really good week. This week what we're going to be doing is why are they ghosting you? So this is for you guys that are feeling that your person is ignoring you. We're going to go into what is going on, and then we're going to look at the future energy of what is going to happen next. Now, I've got two decks for you. This one is brand new. It's a little bit creepy. You know, I'm one for a creepy deck. They are a little bit creepy. So if you're not into creepy decks, would advise that you probably don't pick this one, but I think they are ace. Not used them yet. And the first deck over here is the Celtic Tarot. So you have deck number 1, Celtic Tarot. Deck number 2, the Dark Wood Tarot. A little bit of a creepy deck. Number 1, number 2. So what I need you to do is think about your person. And as you're thinking about your person, feel that energy from your heart and feel it going into the deck that you are most drawn to. Now, if you can't feel the energy going in, just visualize the colour pink kind of going towards the deck you want, like a rose gold pink, colour of unconditional love. Number 1, number 2. Okay, so let's do this. So as always, it works on the strongest energy between you all, regardless of your circumstances. Number 1, it goes into all your people's energy, all your energy, and it pulls out the strongest energy between you all. How many times can I say energy in one sentence? Right, think about your person for me. Can we get into their person's energy, everyone's people's energy? Fabulous. And their thoughts, feelings, energy, emotions, and thought processes, and or possibilities, probabilities, choices, and changes of deck number 1. So let's see what's going on. Let's find out what is actually happening. Let's do this. So why are there people ghosting them? Why are they ghosting them? So we've gone into a musical. We've gone into Les Miserables, and we've gone into, oh my god, I can't remember, it's not one of the more popular ones that you would know, unless you're like a music geek like me. It's the one that says, a little bit of rain can hardly hurt me now, you're here, that's all I need to know, you will keep me safe, you will keep me warm, and I'll sleep in your embrace at last. So straight off the bat, there is a sense of love kind of happening between you guys. What is going on? Why are they ghosting them? There is a love. There is a love between you both. Kind of a little bit everywhere though. So the way the cards are jumping is suggesting that their mind is going a little bit backwards and a little bit forwards and a little bit here and a little bit there. Let me get 5 for why they are ghosting you. And let's find out what's going to happen next with deck number 1 and their people. What will happen next? 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. Okay, so we have got a sense of stagnancy going on around you guys, which is kind of obvious really, seeing as your person is not communicating with you at the moment. So the reason why they aren't communicating with you at the moment, they are going inside of themselves. They are reflecting on their life. They're reflecting on what they are doing with their life, and they are reflecting on the situation with regard to you. Now, they have been in a bit of a darker place with it all. It looks like where they have been standing, where things have been a little bit darker, it's starting to ease up a little bit. So it could be that life situations have been going on around them. It could be the whole universal situation going on around them, and it could just be the situation with you guys, but there is a lot that they have on their plate, and so they've gone for these kind of darker nights trying to really think what they want with their life, really internalizing their energy, trying to come up with solutions. And it's only in dark times that we can see the light, really. Sometimes we have to hit that very low energy, that very low frequency, to know what it is that we want, and that is what your person is currently going through. Now, it is getting a little bit lighter for them. They've kind of had their walls up a little bit, Spirit is saying, and they're showing me an iceberg They're kind of showing me like the wall from Game of Thrones, a big block of ice, and they're showing me it melting. So your person's ice is melting. Where they haven't really let you into their heart, you might find that through this kind of ghosting period, through this reflecting period, they are going to come back towards you. And with this Knight of Cups right next to this and why they're ghosting you, their emotions for you are very real. Their emotions for you are very strong, and it scares the living crap out of them. They're scared. They don't really know how to handle the energy. They've never felt this way about someone before. They've never had this kind of, well, we could have this life, we could have this future, we could have everything that we want. So they haven't been very good at communicating that because it scared them. And that's another reason why they've gone into this internalizing energy. So the good thing over here is that there are challenges between you guys. It is difficult, but you have got this kind of energy flowing around. And with this over the top over here, we have the Two of Cups just staring at me. So we do have a love between you guys. Your person does have emotions for you. They do care for you. There is some form of peace offering coming in with you both. Do feel that there is a peace offering. You're both going to be laying your weapons down. You're going to be feeling, you guys are quite emotional over the situation, and your person is being quite grounded over it. And so there's been a little bit of a mix match of your energies. But if you look in the middle, you have this helix energy coming up between you guys. And that helix energy, you know, when I talk more about divine relationships, how it's like embedded in your DNA, how you will wave in and out of each other's lives. So even if they're ghosting you at the moment, don't panic, because there's this sense of coming back towards you. They haven't shut the door on you completely, especially if they haven't said to you, it's over, it's done with, anything like that. If they've said to you, I need a bit of space, the door is still open. If they've just gone quiet, the door is still open. So you have this energy kind of coming up here that this is not done between you guys. It's just your person is reflecting on it all. And in this period of reflection, you have them coming towards you with their emotions. They're very frightened of their own shadows. They're quite scared of their own shadows. They can see that you guys can have new beginnings, but they are holding on to a lot of stuff that has happened in their past, you know, things from previous relationships, things from childhood, things with you guys. And again, there is just this little mix match of energy. Feels like you guys have been involved in a little bit of a cycle here, that you've been going round and round. Perhaps you guys feel that you've been chasing your tail. Shadows, a lot of shadow energy going on over here as your person is going through these darker times. But there is light that comes from this. Now, if you're manifesting, this is coming towards you, so do keep up with that. Any kind of rituals or, like I said, manifestation, whatever specifically you do, this is coming to the forefront. So there is moments over here, and we have a period of rebirth, new life coming into this relationship. So at the moment, they are ghosting you because they are really internalizing everything, going through a bit of a darker time, not really sure what to do about situations, intensity of their emotions for you, don't know how to handle them. So they've gone inside of themselves, but through going inside of themselves, you have this period of rebirth happening, okay? So new opportunities between you both coming your way. Now, what will happen next? Your person is still going to have their walls up. So when they do come back towards you, you might find that the cycle repeats again. And I know you're not going to want to hear that, but I have to tell you specifically what the cards and what you need to know. So the cycle is likely to repeat again. Ways to avoid this, by keeping your foot off the gas, okay? Sometimes when we put our foot on the gas too much, what you'll do is you'll back your person into a corner. So keep your foot off the gas, keep your vibration high, and remind them of who you were in the first place. So when you guys first met, the love, the passion, the chemistry, the connection, the bond you two had. Rather than trying to get too bogged down with emotions and how they're feeling and what's going on. The reason why that will back them into a corner is because if they have been experiencing all these darker nights, these difficult times, and by throwing that on top of them, it's just going to make them internalize their emotions again. So they'll come towards you with a much more heart-centered energy. But if you put too much gas on them, if you put your foot on the gas a little bit too much, it could make it go back into a corner. Best thing to do is to keep your foot on the clutch, okay? So that if they come towards you with these emotions, or when they come towards you with these emotions, you're ready to respond, but don't go full steam ahead with the gasoline on them, okay? So the connection with you guys, this stagnant energy that is around you both is coming to a close, but we do have this sense of deception happening over here, which is what we're saying about don't back them into a corner, or try not to back them into a corner. Same cycle can repeat. Okay, you are feeling that they've let you down, you are feeling that they've betrayed you, and this is kind of your energy coming up here. Can you guys get over the past? Yes, you can. There is opportunities for you guys to get over the past. It's just going to take a little bit of work. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of work to get out of this stagnant energy of loss, betrayal, damage, what they've done and how it hurt you, to moving things forward with you guys. So you have over here lots of new opportunities coming your way. Empress coming up as well, sometimes signifying pregnancy. So it could be that children are being brought into this for some of you guys. For those that aren't having or wanting children or already have children, this will be talking about new opportunities for you guys. Like we said at Imulk, when we did that video about how to plant the seeds for your new life on Imulk, this time of the year is a time for planting new seeds for growth for your life, what direction you want to go in. You know, it's the pagan start of spring, so it's a very important time to do this nurturing, to look after yourselves. Okay, so with this energy coming up here, there is potential for you guys, but this relationship needs a bit of healing time. It needs a bit of emotional love, a little bit of kindness. Just got a song, I can't remember who it's by, someone Turner, and it says, "Be kind, my friends, be kind." Frank Turner, I want to say. Frank's my nephew's name. I'm sure it's Frank Turner. Be kind, my friends, okay? So this relationship just needs that little bit of love at the moment, and it's hard when your person is ghosting you. But what you can do is at night time, or, well, to be fair, you could do it in the day, is just visualize the two of you sitting in this kind of rose quartz pink bubble. It's just going to send love and light to your connection, okay? It's going to just fill it up with a little bit of love, that nurturing energy that it needs. You might find as well that when your person comes back, they could be a little bit of an energy vampire. And this is another reason why it's really important that you go slow and steady. Now, what I mean by an energy vampire is because the connection is very intense with you guys, and it's very strong chemistry, very strong connection. You might find that you feel a little bit drained from it. Even if everything is going well, you might feel that sense of tiredness and feeling drained. It's because of this energy, your person kind of not meaning to, but taking your energy a little bit. Okay, so if that happens and you start to feel a little bit ungrounded, a little bit lightheaded, get outside, go into nature, and if you can't do that, drink lots of spring water just to balance your emotions out, balance your energies out. It will help you. So what will happen if you guys can get past this blocks, past this hanged man energy, past this stagnancy, with your person seeing the light, them reaching out to you and you keeping your foot off the gas, letting them work for you, then you can make this work. Okay, we also have your 10 of Pentacles over here. So you have the love-based connection with you. You have the rainbow coming forward, rainbow signifying the connection to the other world. Most likely this is a more divine connection, hence why it is so difficult for you all. Okay, new opportunities, new beginnings, lots of new beginnings, going through a period of transformation at this moment. Sometimes, you know, like I said, the difficult times when you see in the darkness, the light is when it shows up. But this is also when we go into these kind of periods of stagnancy, this is when we go through the biggest transformations. So your relationship is going through a transformation at the moment. Yes, it's hard, it is difficult, but your person will reach out to you in the not too distant future. Now, if we're going to look at a timing for this, on this card it says the number 12, so it could be 12 weeks. Doesn't feel to be December. December feels a bit too far away for you all. So we would siphon it down to 12 weeks or 3 months for this major shift to happen, okay? Especially with the Empress coming up as well. 3. So about 3, could be 3 weeks for some of you, but the energy is sitting about 12 weeks, 3 months for this situation to shift back into your favour. Don't be too downhearted. Like I said, at this moment in time, you're going through this period of transformation, and that is what you guys need. So take a step back, try not to panic, relax a little bit, do things that you enjoy to keep your ticking mind, your air energy distracted. Like I said, if you want to balance your mind out, it's really kind of important that you go out in nature. And I don't like saying that because it is generic, but it balances the energies of air and earth. So anything a little bit more grounded for you, nature, going and, like I said, drinking natural spring water, eating root veg, anything along those lines to get that natural resources into your body to help your mind from stopping ticking. It's all here for you. Probably not in the timing that you'd like, a little bit longer than that, but it is on its way towards you, so don't freak out, okay? And that is deck number 1. If you need me, drop me a message. All the details are in the comments. All right, guys, lots of love. See you next week. Ciao. Okay, beauties, deck number 2, my brand new deck. Let's see what happens. So, going into all of your energies, all your people's energy, and pulling out the strongest energy between you all. Deck number 2. I can feel somebody's anxiety coming up. It's all right, breathe, it's okay. Don't panic, you're in safe hands. Deck number 2. Right, think about your person for me. Can we get into their person's thoughts, feelings, energy, emotions, and thought processes? Deck number 2. Thoughts, feelings, energy, emotions, thought processes, and or possibilities, probabilities, choices, chances, and changes of your person. So we're going to find out why they're ghosting you, and then we're going to find out what is going to happen next between you all. So let's do this. Can you tell me, why are they ghosting them? Why is deck number 2 ghosting them? Why are their people ghosting them? Let's see what comes up. 1. Okay, so I've got a song about a mountain. So mountains symbolise blocks, really. They symbolise difficult times, blocks within the connection, blocks within the community, and you've got a song about a mountain. It's not Climb Every Mountain, it's another one. It's that I'm on top of the mountain. I can't remember who sings that. I think it's a bodybuilding song. Makes me think of Eddie Hall. On top of the mountain. I'm on top of the, well, yeah, but the point is, I'm off rabbiting. The point is, it's about a mountain being blocks within the way. Okay, and what will happen next with your person? So some of you guys are probably in third-party connections over here. If you don't know about it, don't panic. If you do know about it, I am talking to you. So it's for those of you that do know that you are in a third-party relationship. So either you're seeing someone, they're seeing someone, not all of you. And like I said, you would know about it. What will happen next? So for those of you in third parties, what will happen next? It looks to be some form of ending and legal side of things. So if they are involved with someone else, all roads are leading to an ending. Okay, so don't panic on that front. If you're not with someone else, let's look at your overall energy. So your person and you have come to a bit of a close. Now, it's probable that they have said to you, this isn't right for me, this isn't really, I'm not sure if this is what I want, I don't really know. Like I said, there's a lot of mountains in the way, there's a lot of blocks, and they probably cut the connection a little bit between you guys, which is making you feeling very sad and very heartbroken. Now, with that being said, they are still thinking about you. And if we look at this card over here, you guys being in the front, your person is behind you, and I told you they're a bit of a creepy deck, but I like them. I like my creepy decks. So they are still very much involved. You are still very much involved in their thought process as they are in yours. So even if they've ended it and cut it out and said, no, you know what, done, it's done and dusted, you are still in their thoughts. They have made a choice on this situation, and this choice at that point in time was to step away from the connection with you guys. Now, that being said, we have the Ten of Swords and we have it in reverse, okay? So Ten of Swords speaks of endings. It speaks of things going quite peak-tongue, very difficult, arguments, tension, cutting it. So with it being in reverse, this is suggesting that this energy where it's ended between you guys is going to reverse and come back around. It is just a bit of a delayed pathway. The greys on this, grey always symbolises some kind of uncertainty. So your person, even though they've made this choice and they've made this decision, is a little bit unsure on whether this actually was the right choice. And if they haven't got to that point yet, they are going to be getting to that point, and most likely in the next couple of weeks they're going to start analysing, well, did I do this right? Should I have ended it? Should we have come to a close? I still have feelings, I still care for this person, what do I do? So with that, we have this 2 of Pentacles energy, and we have the 10 of Pentacles as well. So it's not all hope is lost, it is just that it's got to ride out this kind of feeling of it coming to a close. Your person is trying to keep balanced on this. They really are unsure. Now, if we're looking at this tree, Spirit just gave me a clairvoyant of The Labyrinth. Love that film. With when she has to pick a door and she doesn't know which door to pick, and then she goes through and there's all these hands and they say, which way do you want to go? Up or down, and she has to make a choice on it. Now, the reason they are showing me that is because this is where your person's energy is. They aren't really sure if it is the right choice, have they made the right decision, and what to do next. Their love for you is still here. The potential for you guys is still here. With this tree as well, we have this entering into the tree, which is a womb, kind of like a womb energy. The womb talking about nurturing, about it's your creativity. Okay, so there is still a chance within this relationship for it to come back around, with the womb of the tree being involved in this. Now, if any of you are around and you're pottering around and you see a tree and you see like a little hole in it, might be worth just pulling a thread of your hair and putting it into the tree, just to signify that this connection can have new growth towards it. Just a little bit of a pagan thing going on there for you guys. Just throw that little tip in for you, just because anywhere that there is womb energy, it is suggesting of new life, new birth, new creativity. So by putting one of your hairs into the hole in the tree, don't pull out all your hair, just one, into the tree, it's going to be giving it new life, new birth. Okay, make sure you thank the tree afterwards. Okay, so you have this potential here for things to grow between you guys. There is a bit of uncertainty. It has become very difficult and very strained between you both, but it is still rooted very much in your energy, both of your energies. It's not like it's, even though it looks like it's come to a close, it is still very much a part of your life and a part of their life as well. So even if it does feel like they've shut the door, that deeper energy is still rooted. And when it's still rooted, there is still potential. And with, like I said, with the womb energy up here, there is potential for new growth. Now, where it's going to go with you guys, there's definite endings happening. Like I said, if they are involved with someone else, there's a lot of conflict, a lot of tension, a lot of endings happening there, potential legal stuff going on as well. We have this kind of balancing act happening between you guys, and it has been a bit of a spiral. You've been spiraling with one another, going round and round, having a little bit of a hit, things going a bit difficult, getting a bit better, getting a bit difficult, until you've come to where you are now. Very much kind of going round in this circle. Now that can carry on when they do come back towards you, when they do get in contact with you, which they will, because we have the Knight of Cups over here signifying his movement, oh sorry lads, their movement towards you. They're kind of keeping tabs on you. They're looking out at you out the corner of their eye. You're still in their thoughts. There are a lot of blocks in the way still, but at the same time, you have got this movement from them coming towards you. There is going to be some form of offer that they make, and it's going to be an offer that is based more on their heart energy. Your person isn't going to have a personality transplant though. I have to tell you that, okay? We have this Emperor energy here. This is the strong, dominant energy, the adventurer, the passionate, the I'm living my best life. So when they do come towards you with this offer, please be aware that they aren't going to suddenly change overnight. This is why the cycle could keep repeating. So when they do come back towards you, it's really important that you guys stand in your power, and you are the ones that dictate this relationship. In the past, they are the ones that have dictated it, and now it's time to flip that energy around, especially with Justice over here. Flip those energy, flip the scales into your favour. Flip the direction of it by taking control. You be the one that calls your shots, not them. I just got that song, was it? I think that was Rage Against the Machine, Take the Power Back. Okay, so if you take this power back, this can shift a little bit more into a new opportunity. It's just the same cycle repeating. And it can leave you feeling a little bit blinded. Your person is blinded by this as well, because they do love you. It's just there can be circumstances that are stopping this connection working at the moment. Potential for conflict, potential for arguments. Here comes my sneeze. Every time I start reading, start sneezing. I have the incense right behind me, and I think it just blows into my face. I should move it the other side of the room, really. So there is potential for arguments. What are the arguments going to be on? About stability, okay? So it's going to be kind of about your person not giving you what you want. Are they going to let it grow? Will they give this relationship time? It can start off when they come back to you, but it could start off really, really good, and then it could go a little bit downhill with conflict, tension and arguments. So again, right when they come back to you, do keep in your power. Be the one that calls the shots. You tell them, I want to do this and I want to do that, and if you can't meet up with what I want, then we really need to reconsider whether this is going to work out, because we've been going around the same pattern for so long. I need a fresh start. Okay, now your person should adhere to that. It is going to blow them a little bit sideways because they're not used to it, but they will adhere to what you are saying to them, okay? And they're going to try and give you what it is that you want. It's not easy. This situation isn't easy, and there is a lot of pain. There is a lot of pain. There is a lot of hurt. There is a lot of conflicting energy. You might feel like it has kind of gone really downhill. I just got a song, another song, you're getting a playlist today, Happy Endings by All American Rejects, and it says in there, what would you do if me and you were to come true? So do have a listen to that one. It's a positive song, it's not a negative song, it is a positive song. Shifting and changing, it's just your person is in this Emperor energy, this very strong masculine energy. Remember, never sexually orientated or gender specific, but cards work with masculine and feminine energies. So in this very strong male energy, with you guys, match it. Okay, you step into this Emperor energy as well. And it might cause a little bit of conflict and it might cause a little bit of tension, but you've got to get out of the same beaten track, okay? Just got another song for you. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. Cycle, cycle, cycle. So shifting that energy, and that energy shift will start with you. And if you can do that, you can have this progression, new birth coming up. It's not going to be easy. I hate to tell you that, but it isn't going to be easy. But there is potential for growth. It's not done and dusted with you guys. The roots are grounded, you know, they are there. This relationship has probably been millions of centuries old. If you need a past life reading, give me a shout and we can have a look at it all. But your person is very grey, very uncertain about really what they are doing with this. So they need a bit of time to figure that out. And once they've figured that out, that communication will come back towards you. Like I said, they haven't got you out of their thoughts. No matter if you think they don't think of you, they don't care about you. It's a load of rubbish. They do. But they are just kind of thinking it's best to just leave the situation be for the time being. They want you to get on with your life as well. They want you to be happy. They don't want you to feel as if you're just kind of going down the same pathway with them over and over and over. Cycle can break. It can break, but you guys have to be the ones that's in control for that to happen. And if you can do that, this has a future. It has a future. But it is getting off the same beaten record. Stop spinning round, round, baby, right round. And that is deck number 2. So if you need me, just give me a shout. We had some news yesterday in England. We had, you're going to watch this on Thursday, so we had some news on Monday in England about things starting to open up over the next few months. So that's really, really positive. So it's a good time to book now, because I want to go see all my friends and family as time progresses. Might even get to see my birthday in with the solstice this year. Might be able to get to Glastonbury. We shall see. I hope all of you are staying safe and all your loved ones are staying safe as well. You're all looking after one another. I had a song in deck number 1 which was Be Kind by Frank Turner, and please have a listen to that and spread your love out into the world. We all need it. Everyone needs a bit of love at the moment. Okay guys, drop me a message if you need me. Details in the description. Lots of love. Ciao.